Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Adjusting Success. This week, we're going through Facebook ads and how to do them from start to finish. This is going to be a great one, saved on the YouTube channel for you to watch at any time, but we're giving away $100 tonight to somebody that tunes in live. But let's go through some questions right away, and I'll give everybody a few seconds to kind of join in as we go through. I'm going to go quick. A tutorial on Facebook ads can take up to 2 hours. I don't want to do that to you tonight. I'm going to try and do this in 30 minutes. I always try and stick around that 30-minute mark for you. So we're going to go through that, and please feel free to ask questions. But because I'm going to go a little bit quick, give me a couple seconds to get back to you. Number two, a couple rules for today. Any of you that are whizzes at this stuff, save your comments for yourself. If you have legitimate questions, please ask them. I'm here to answer them. But if you're going to ridicule my quick tutorial, I will hunt you down. I will find you and I will hunt you down. I love doing that stuff. So let's just not do that. Okay. But we're gonna get through it. I got a couple questions already that have come up throughout the day because people were getting excited for this episode, but we're going to take it easy here. And we're going to just kind of stream how to run a Facebook ad properly and how to get leads. And then at the end, I'm going to put in that huge curveball and teach you why a lot of clinics fail with Facebook ads, and it's really a conversion issue. But we'll get back to that at some other time. But for today, it's how to really run Facebook ads. You can do this very simply. A great question that came in earlier today, Dr. Sam, he asked, when running Facebook ads, do the best results come from lead generation alone or trying to get patients to schedule outright from a landing page? What he's trying to ask is, do the Facebook forms work better than a landing page, or do the landing pages work better than Facebook forms? They both work fantastic, but the point of the matter is it depends what the offer is. If it's about chiropractic and getting people through the door, forms are great. If it's about trying to sell a niche or a specific symptom that you help with or a specific specialty, it requires education. So I would create a really thorough landing page that goes through step by step how you solve that problem with evidence-based research, with recommendations, with reviews, Google reviews on there, with testimonies, with videos, or links to other resources for them, and then have the offer on that page as well where they can go ahead and book or schedule an appointment with you. For an example, something like maybe neuropathy, something that people are dealing with, but they just need some answers to. That's a great landing page source for that. But otherwise, these offers that I'm going to show you are going to be how to do it through Facebook forms. We're going to keep this super simple because then you can add a whole bunch of other things like CRMs and nurturing and all these things that you can do on top of this to streamline the process. And this is what digital agencies do for you. They use something like Go High Level or ClickFunnels, where automatic emails get sent out to the leads, automatic texts get sent out to the leads to keep them engaged. Because we know that the rule is when somebody buys something on Facebook or online at all, comes from Shopify and e-commerce research, that when people put something in their cart and they don't buy it within 4 minutes, they're probably not going to buy it. That's pretty cool. It stays in their cart. So those are cool statistics there. So that's what's going on there. I'm going to share my screen. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of my face. Otherwise, the audio goes. Is audio working? I've got no complaints, right? We're good. I want this to just be nice and simple. And we're going to get through this. Now, if I go fast and I go over your head, that's what I'm here for. You can come back and ask me questions at any time. But this should start to look familiar as far as your ads manager or business manager. Okay. Once you get in here, you want to get to your ads manager. And that's how we start doing things. So I'm going to get going. If you have questions, I'm going to toggle back and forth between these two tabs, but give me a second because I may miss it. Are we good? Are we ready? Thumbs up would really help because I can't see anybody. Can't see anything. That'd be great. Anything. A yeehaw, even a yeehaw from a Calgary boy like me would be great. Okay. All right, so we're going to get going here. This is what your ads manager looks like. Some of you may have nothing here because you've never run an ad. Some of you may have, this is underneath your ads account. I try not to click on this because I take care of so many chiropractors. I don't want you to see all their names. But there's this. This is our new satellite office. We just started an ad, but you may have nothing here. You may have a whole bunch of stuff here. It's okay. And this is underneath your campaigns. You'll see something like this, like an account overview right when you get to your main page. And then you'll get some statistics on your ads that you're running. That's it. We just started a new one today for through plays there. But anyways, there we go. So we go to campaigns, and this is how you start a new ad. Okay, we go to the create button. You guys ready? Here we go. This is how you do it. Ready for new patients? And what we're going to do is leads. We will go through this at another time on what you're going to use. The only two things you're ever going to use as a chiropractic brick and mortar office, is leads and maybe traffic. Okay. Traffic, as you can see here, it says it's link clicks, landing page views, Instagram Messenger, Instagram Messenger and calls and Instagram profile. So this is just traffic is going to burst it out to more impressions. Leads are going to try and collect information from you. So instant forms, Messenger and Instagram, conversions and calls. So leads is the way we're going to go. Okay. We're going to do this and we're going to use the form to set this up. They ask you a couple questions here. Would you like tailored leads campaign for Facebook to help you? I highly recommend this for almost everybody that's doing their own ads. Use this and hit the continue button. It'll keep you in check when it comes to running ads. Okay. We're going to call this the YouTube ads so I can delete them later. You guys are going to call this something like leads campaign. I like the date, or maybe an offer. Maybe you're doing a $99 offer or something like that. So that's what you're going to name it so that you can keep track of it later. And that's what you were seeing on mine with the other ads. So we're going to use instant forms for this. This is where the form pops up. That's how we want people to convert. You can use Messenger, Instagram, and other things, but generate leads by asking people to fill out a form is a great conversion way to do this as well. Make sure your Facebook page is linked up here. Make sure you accept the terms and conditions, and then you set a daily budget. Now you're going to have to test this. This is where we test ads later. If an ad's working, we may want to increase the ad spend, see how far we can go here. But typically, now in 2024, for most of you, you're going to start off around $30 a day. Works out to about $960 a month for ads, which is perfect. I think it's a great start. It gives you enough. I will sometimes start my ad at $50 or $60 for the first 5 days to generate enough populated data through the Facebook algorithm. I highly suggest that. That's a great tip. And now you learn that because you're live on the video. Makes sense? You guys are going to learn more being engaged and live. Scheduling, you don't have to schedule your budget. This is where maybe you want to decrease the ad spends on Fridays and Saturdays because it's lower activity. This is not necessary. Keeping it going just gets good data. And then you're just going to run ads all the time. You're pretty much keeping things the way it is. I'm not doing anything here. Improved performance with audience advantage. We'll get back to this in a second. And then now this is where you target your ad. So you're going to put in your clinic address. Okay, so I'm going to use let's use our satellite office. There we go. It should find it. There we go. You hit enter. Sorry, I put in the wrong one. 301. Got to go to the map. It's late. 3rd Street Northwest. Okay. Winter Haven. Here, send me gifts in the mail, everyone. Send me a present. 33881. There we go. Perfect. We're going to use this. It found that address. So that's where we're located, and we're going to do this within a 5, 6, 7. It depends on the area. This area is a little bit more rural than my other office that is right here in North Tampa, where we're a lot more dense. So I can run a 5, 6 mile ad around here. I probably want to run about a 9 and get all these surrounding communities around here. So that's what we're going to do there. Then you're going to pick your age group. Any questions? Let me just quickly check. We're doing good, right? We're going to pick our age group. Now, depending where you're at and depending on your office, many of you might be doing pediatrics and pregnancy where you might want to go down a little bit more to catch the younger moms. But I typically start at about 28 and I finish around here. Just for Medicare reasons, we don't want to be targeting them. We're going to do all genders, all demographics, all languages. Do not mess with these. It ends up skewing this whole thing. And then what Facebook does for you on the estimated daily results, it's telling you, okay, we're going to probably show this with that amount of ad spend around that 9-mile radius. We'll reach between 4 and 11,000 people. That's a pretty wide gap. And it's saying you're probably not going to get any leads. Don't worry about this. It requires you to expand this quite a bit to start getting leads. And I'll show you here in a second. If I want to start getting leads, let's go to 17 miles. Watch this. Still no leads. If I go to 33 miles, now it's saying I may get less than 10 leads. You see that? So it's all because of my radius. There at 22, still nothing. So it's telling me at 26 or 30, there we go, 26 miles. Now we're going to probably get some people. Do not worry about this. You don't want people 25 miles away from your office for obvious reasons. Correct? Correct. So we'll go back to this. Don't worry about the 0. And then you want to make sure that this is in green. Otherwise, you've picked too many specific topics. Like maybe you pick some demographics or interests down here and behaviors, which you shouldn't have. And then it says your selection is just a little too specific. The estimated size of the audience here that have Facebook users in this area is about 125,000 people. Let's say 130,000 people. So don't worry about those. You're going to see that because we're targeting a small area. Make sense? So far, so good? So far, so good, because now we're going to move on to the ad set. So this was your campaign. Now we're finishing the ad set here, and now we're going to move into the ad. Okay? So this is how we set up an ad. Connect yours. So I'm going to go right to the top. We'll leave this. You can name it anything you want. This is your ad set. I typically like to put in, if I'm going to use a picture, I'll write picture here, tailored leads picture or tailored leads video. And I'll just leave it there because I always test pictures and videos together. I always do 2 or 3, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. Let me check. Questions? No. Doing good. We can connect your Instagram page. I highly recommend that. Now your ads are going to run on Instagram. So you're going to create an ad from a single image or video, or you can carousel a bunch of images or video as well. These are effective as well. So you want to test these. But to start off, let's do something like this. Let's add a video since we said it's going to be video. Video is king. I've got a couple saved to our thing here. But if you want to upload a video from your computer, you just hit upload, and then you'll see your videos here that you might want to use. And I think I've got a good reel. There we go. Some reels here. Good. We'll use this, and then we're going to upload it. It takes a few seconds, and Facebook will do all the work for you here. I didn't think about uploads. So let's use this one. I don't want to waste your time. And what you get here is an upload. They're going to recommend 15 seconds. I leave this to Facebook. I leave it for the full minute and 23 seconds, the whole video. And I just hit next. And they will use the 15 seconds as needed. So we got the original. We'll do everything that they say recommended. And if you want to change anything, you can always just check the video as you go through. I like to move it and just see what we're capturing here. So I'm going to go there. What are we going to capture here? Yeah, my stomach. Great. Perfect. That's nice. Good. We're going to go through here. Nice. And just make sure that this video is made for the action shots there. That's what I go through. So maybe that's not the best. Maybe we need to move that up a little bit just so. There we go. The doctor's face is involved. Well, kind of. Dang. Oh, well, not the best. Some of you are going to be like, oh my gosh, you're not going to run that ad, are you? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. That's what they're going to see. And then this one you might want to clip. So you might just do something like this, where you clip the ad to catch just the good stuff. Yeah, like that. There we go. So this one, you'll clip it and you'll confirm that. So this one will be clipped to what you actually want to show. So that's cool too. I guess we could have done this with this too. We could go down and just not show there. How's that? This stuff's all pretty cool. I might actually use this. I might actually run it and then give you guys some feedback on how it went. How's that sound? Good. There we go. So we're going to hit next. And all of these optimizations are highly recommended. Facebook is doing this so that it shows on as many places as possible for you. So we hit done there. The preview will be set up in a second once this is uploaded, and I'm just going to check for questions. This is a good pause for questions. What's happening here, folks? How is everything going? Questions about the campaign, where to set it up, ads manager. I'm just assuming you guys know this information. If it's over your head, go back and watch this once you figure out how to set up an ad manager account and get there. I just didn't want to do all that. That could take a while. So set up your billing, set up all that stuff. Make sure your Facebook asks your corporation questions on the setting side of things as well. No questions? Okay, I'll keep going. So this is uploading. And then what I do here is we're going to enter our primary text. Now you can test primary text. This says 1 of 5 because you can set up 5 different texts and see which one performs the best. I love this. It does it all inside now, so we don't have to worry about cross-testing and A/B testing, which is fantastic. So what are we going to do here? We're going to come up with a $99 promotion. And you got to do what is right for your office. So this is an example. I'm going to put it right here, Control V, of a $99 offer. Unlock your best self today. And I used AI for this, by the way. So I just use this, and then you go back and change it. The nice thing it does for you is it says here, enter your office name right here. So we put in Full Life Chiropractic here. Chiropractic. Make sure you got the right location. And for a limited time, claim your $99 consultation, exam, and x-rays. If you take x-rays. If you don't take x-rays, you take that out and put in and consultation and exam. Or maybe you do something cool you want to offer. Our expert chiropractors or chiropractor will help you out with the most common conditions: muscle pain, back pain, headaches, sciatica. Tailored care for adults and families. Got to spell right. Proven relief for sports injuries and muscle pain. But again, fill in the blanks. This may not be for you. Don't nitpick this stuff. Just choose what's best for you. Comprehensive exam, x-rays for just $99. Or maybe you don't do x-rays. That's fine. Personalized plans. And then you just kind of move through all of this stuff. Enter in your chiropractic office, your address, your phone number, and you're ready to rock and roll. Good? Makes sense? And then you're going to write your short headline. And headlines, and you can add headline options and all this other stuff too. So your headline is going to be the catcher. This is what people are going to see across all platforms. And the most common headline is, chiropractic exam and consult or something like that, or x-rays, whatever you're putting in there. So what they're going to see here is on the bottom, you'll be able to see what you wrote there. Description on the bottom. If you need anything else, limited time offer, you could have something like that for a call to action or limited spots. And then you can have either sign up, get offer, book now, apply now, whatever you use. I use get offer or sign up. There we go. And then here's where you create a form. If you haven't had forms before, you're going to go to the create form and you'll be able to use it there. So we go to create form. You're going to create a new $99 exam form, and you're going to answer the questions. Higher intent and more volume are very similar. There's not much between it. The higher intent just has a review screen at the end, so they have to click one more okay. I like it. Research has shown that the more okays, the better. I'm new to digital marketing and I joined late, but is all of what you're showing what we would normally pay a marketing company to do? The answer is yes. This is what they're doing for you. let's talk about the good and the bad about this. Digital companies do this. This is what they do. They are not chiropractors. They're marketers. Some of them are 16 years old. And they do this. Some of them are really good. They've been doing it for years and they just know what works and what doesn't work. That's why we hire them, for their expertise. However, by you knowing this, you don't need them. I truly coach people on this, and they don't use digital agencies because we end up doing it and we end up setting up a machine for them. But our insecurities and the unknown is what we always default to, and we always think, hey, we should probably hire help, and that's always a great thing. You should always delegate help, or you're so busy that you just can't do this stuff yourself. So yes, great question, Candace. That is a great question. So yes, you set out the form, and yeah, this is why I'm saving this for you guys. You'll be able to come back and watch it later. Higher intent or more volume. I like the higher intent. You just got to go through this stuff. Intro, upload your image. You can use your logo. You can use a picture of you, whatever you like. Okay, you put that back here, and this will show up in here. Oh, I guess I got to do it for you now. Let's do that. Let's use our logo. There we go. So that will show up in the back. It's better to have like an adjusting image. Let me see if I can find one really quick. That's usually the best. Yeah, there you go. Let's do that. Dr. Crystal doesn't mind. Perfect. And that will show in the background, which is super nice. And that's it. So enter a short headline, and then you just go through here, $99 chiropractic exam. And consult. Just reiterate the offer. They need to see the offer over and over and over again to do this. Enter your info to book an appointment, and then your questions are going to be the answers that you need. So automatically it gives you enter your info so we can contact you to book your appointment. You have to answer this because Facebook wants to know why you're collecting people's information. Email, full name, absolutely. So we put full name, email, add a category, contact fields, phone number. Those are the basic three. You can add anything you want here. They've got user information. They got street address, city. You can put in demographic questions, date of birth, gender, marital status. I find the more questions you ask, the more the default rate is. People will just quit and not answer these things. The nice thing about this is once this pops up on a leads on phone, it automatically populates. It automatically puts this may have happened to you. You may have clicked on an ad on Facebook, and then automatically your info was all put in there. Super, super slick. That's a great little feature there too. Candace is good to know because this seems pretty straightforward. And yes, I agree. Hiring a company is extremely expensive. I wonder if I should take the stab at it for these reasons. Absolutely. This is why I do this. I'm encouraging you for 7 years to do this stuff. Sometimes I position myself that I'm against the digital. I'm not against the digital. I mean, I poke fun at them because the good ones are making 10 times the money you're making. They're driving Ferraris and you're struggling as a chiropractor. That's what drives me nuts. That's what drives me, which was good for them. They figured out a system that works and people pay them. It's good. They deserve the success. But that's where I started to poke fun at it, is if you do this stuff and keep the money in-house, then you can buy a Ferrari and drive around town. We have an integrated office, so not so much chiro focused, although the chiro is an integral part of the patient care. So I'm wondering what that would look like. Yeah, you can use this ad for anything you need. Things get sticky when you get outside. Well, chiropractic has its rules too. We've got Medicare rules, we got state rules, we got provincial rules, there's certain rules you have to follow. You can't make false claims, you can't cure disease, you can't. So when we get into other things and other modalities, the same rules apply there as well. So be careful on your offers. They have to be very straightforward. But under my guidance, you will be in good shape. Privacy policy, all you do here is copy and paste your privacy policy from your website. Put it there. The link text is going to say privacy policy. And that is it. Save yourself the whole thing. I hit an F9 or something there. Okay. And put that in there. I'm typing around a microphone. That's why it's so slow. Review screen. this is what your review screen is going to look like. So it's going to review their name, email, and phone number, and everything is going to be here. And then the message for the leads. Thanks, you're all set. You can visit our website, view the website. You put a link to your website right here, and you are all set. You've got your form. Make sense? You hit save, create form. The form then pops up right here, and it's going to work. So this is my other form for $39, but that's okay. Then you don't need to have anything tracked. But if you have a pixel set up, you can track events on your website, but you're using a form, so no need for any of this stuff. If you're sending them to a landing page, you're going to do website events, and you're going to make sure your metapixel is all set up. Again, advanced thing to do. Okay. I'm Dr. Enrico Dolcecore here at Full Life Chiropractic. That's outside in this journey here at stem cell, regenerative medicine, pediatrics, senior care, pregnancy, prenatal, and the list just goes on and on and on. We want to make sure. Good. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but I paused for a second and stopped talking to show you the ad. This is the trick, folks, is the ad. It's the video. It's quality. It's informative, and it goes through the trigger points of solving problems for your community. This is what they want to see. What do you have to offer? Is it going to solve my issues? Does it have to be professional videography? No, you can do this on your iPhone. You can clip them together on CapCut. This is how you make good videos. This is how you do this stuff. You hit the publish button. I'll do this for just to show you guys. You hit the publish button, and folks, you're in business. You just created your first ad. It shows up right here. And what you'll see is some data that comes through this. You'll have your ad set, and then your ads. So here is the video one that I was telling you about. Let's say you're like, hey, I want to test 2 different videos. Well, the wonderful thing that you just did is you've already created all this. All you need to do is just duplicate the ad. So you can just create a whole new one right here. Just go duplicate from the existing campaign. And then you just duplicate that. And then once you go into that duplicate, you go to edit, you'll say copy, and then you're just going to change the video here from your media. Where's the media? Oh, it's populating. There it is. So then you'll see the copy of your video right here. It's going to say, would you like to keep this, or would you like to use different media? And you can use different media here as well. Or you could use pictures. So then I would have a couple ads here that show all that. Let me show you now some statistics of an actual ad that has been running. Any questions? No. The new leads one that I have running right now, the stuff that you need to look at over time. What will happen in your first few days is you're going to start getting some reach and impressions, and it's going to start giving you some information. So this one that we started on the 18th is showing us how many leads we've generated so far. So many people have filled out this form, how many people have been reached in the community, the impressions on Facebook, and how much it's costing per lead. So $229 has been spent, divided by 37 equals $6.21. There you go. Doing great. And then I want you to learn about some more statistics here. So you're going to click on the plus button, and you're going to look at some more stuff that Facebook likes to hide now. Not for any conspiracy theories. They just hide it. Frequency is the most important attribute. I like to teach clicks as well. So click on those 2, clicks and frequency. And what we're going to see here is so far, our ad has been shown 1.5 times to all these 8,900 people. So we're averaging, out of these 9,000 people that have seen the ad, that's crossed their feed, they have seen this 1.5 times. So a few of them have seen it twice, and the other half have seen it once. My rule is, as soon as this crosses 2.0, I start to reevaluate the ad. I either change the ad copy, the offer, and or the video or picture. Then I look at clicks. Clicks tells us a lot about activity. Are we getting a lot of activity on this ad? This ad is on fire. This ad is on fire. It's getting tons of clicks and it shows it. So there you go. And if you stay within, 5% of the click rate, you're doing absolutely fantastic. So 10% would have been 58, 5% would have been 30. Yeah, we're above that 5%. That's pretty amazing. 5% of the people that click on it are filling out the form. That's pretty cool. The things this tells me is if it has a very low click rate, the ad is not intriguing. People don't want more info. It's not that curious. If it has a really high click rate and no leads are filling out the form, the offer's no good. They click on it, they read a little bit more about it, like, nah, nothing good here. See, and that's where you play with the offer price, you play with the offer itself, you play with whatever it is, getting them in. Questions about that? That's it. And now I could talk. This is the other 2 hours that I said I could talk about is the data and how to read this stuff. But there you go, from start to finish, how to run ads by yourself. Now, what I got to do is I got to look for a winner that is on here. So how do I do that? What do I do? Do I have to go to Facebook? Do I have to go to YouTube? What do you do? I don't have like a James. I'm part of the Black Diamond Club, and James and Luke and these guys do amazing stuff for this. Let me just because it got to be fair. There's people in the group watching. There's people on YouTube watching. But hey, what are your questions? What can we do here? There, I got YouTube. Let me pull up YouTube on my phone. Great. But you guys, let the questions fly. I'm here for you. I don't even know. I don't even know how to watch what I am doing. It's okay. We'll find it. I'll find it, and we'll name a winner. We'll name a winner. Let's go here. YouTube. Somebody's got to win, right? I know half of you tuned in just to win $100. You don't even care about Facebook ads. My videos. Questions? Anything else? That's how you set up your ads. Oh, the course. Hang on. Let me put the course in here. I have a course that's been here for like 3 years. I've updated it. But you guys, if you want here, I'll put it in the comments. There you go. $99. Like, buy it. I think it's like 3.5 hours, the whole thing, how to set up everything, the details. There you go. Trust me, the $99 is not going to buy me a Ferrari. Okay. It's for you. Go get it. It's all yours on how to do that stuff. And then you can ask me some more questions. Let me see who's here. How's me talking? Okay. All right. We got Elon. We got Candace. You win. I'll contact you after. You get $100. I don't want to figure this out. Thanks for tuning in, but we're not done. Any more questions? I'm now here for you. That was the video. That's how you said, do not be afraid. Test this. Guys, when you're testing this for $20 a day, what's the loss? When you hire a digital agency, you hire someone elaborate that charges $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 a month, and you lock into a contract for 3-6 months. I think that's a bigger mistake, right? What if the ads don't work? What if you end up bottlenecking? That's the number one problem, is you bottleneck with leads. The difference between a digital agency is that they're keeping the leads through their CRM so that they can show you your ad is generating leads, which is great. But leads don't mean much to you unless they're new patients, right? Which ads work the best for you? Right? Does that make sense? So for me, Jenna, the best ads, they can be all types of different ads. So I don't know if you're asking pictures versus video, landing pages versus forms, Facebook versus TikTok versus Google. That's quite a generic question you're asking. I'm going to assume forms versus landing page. With that, I think they both work. And I said at the beginning of the video, the landing page is for elaborate niche issues that you solve in your office, like Candace does integrative medicine type stuff. So she solved some big things in her office, maybe the IV therapy, detoxification, gut issues, thyroid. What I don't know. I just met her tonight, so I have no clue. But if we're doing that, we're creating landing pages. Now you're going to say, well, what's the best way to create landing pages? ClickFunnels still has a great program that they use. Those are great for landing pages. High Level has a great program as well. But now you're learning new software, which is cumbersome and daunting. So that's where we step in. Now they say, Enrico, well, you're just doing all the same stuff too at enricod.com. You're doing your digital agency. No, we're not a digital agency. We will help you run your ads, but we do this for you. We build it all up for you, and you get to walk away with it. And we charge $1,500 a month, and you get a one-on-one business coach. So we get on a call every week and we talk about business. We talk about staff. We talk about hiring. We talk about firing. We talk about systems and procedure. We talk everything about business, because guess what? I'm not a digital marketer. I am a chiropractor that has seen lots of success with this and is very passionate, has built very successful clinics in Canada and in the US. So for us, you can hire us, and we have a speed track system as well. That's $2,500. Why? Because digital agencies are charging $3,500 to do this stuff. So we're cheaper per month to do this. You own everything. You get the software. You get to run all this stuff, and your team learns it. And if you're fast learners, you can learn this in 2 or 3 months. If you're slow learners, you'll learn it in 4 or 5 months. It doesn't take years to do this stuff. And in the meantime, we're generating leads and new business for you. We pay for ourselves times 4. That's if you hire us for $1,500, I want you making $7,500. I want you to make $6,000. Like, I don't want us breaking even here. We're here to help you in that. So that's what we do for that. This wasn't supposed to be a plug for me, by the way. This was truly supposed to be about Facebook ads. But which one works best for you? Test and see. So if you need an elaborate sale with more detail, like for us, we use Red Light and Chirothin and weight loss. We have landing pages for that, because people don't understand what Red Light's going to do for them. They really don't understand what Chirothin is. Like, there's no clue to it. So we have to teach them it's intermittent fasting, whole foods, no packaged foods, healthy stuff. That's a landing page. A form is not going to get much. We do the form for the Red Light body contouring. That works well, but the landing page works better. We get less leads from the landing page, but more of them convert. So let's say we get 10 leads from the landing page and 40 leads from the form. The landing page ad will get us 6 new patients. The form will get us 7 new patients. So we got to go through 40 leads to get 7 to come through the door. This one, we go through 10, 6 of them come through the door. See the difference? Because they've read the landing page, they're informed. Did I answer your question? That was way too long. Was it landing pages versus forms? Niche. So talk some more. What do you mean? Niche what? Which ads work better for niches? Landing page. There we go. I put it together. See? Boom. I figured it out. Which niche works best for you? Oh, which niche? Which niche was... Oh. I fumbled neuropathy last year. It was an expensive trial. It was maybe for us at some other time, but neuropathy, the community came in and just beat me down. Like, they were like, this is what I had. They were so well educated. They've been everywhere. They've been dealing with neuropathy for so long. By the time they came to me and I tried to pretend like I was a neuropathy specialist, they smashed me. And my reputation's worth way too much. I botched that quickly. Even though I want to help them and I want to throw everything, they're tough cases. That was tough for me, but I know, and I've coached other clients across the country that do really well with neuropathy. Neuropathy are big ticket items. I mean, to help these people, you need nutrition, you need chiropractic, you need spinal decompression, you need red light, cold laser, or some or all of the above, maybe not everything, vibration therapy, take-home devices. You got to sell this as a package. Easily can be $10K per patient. I mean, pretty amazing. And if you get that system going, that's a great system. Functional medicine, virtual functional medicine business, absolutely a fantastic niche. Red Light has been a great niche for us. Chirothin has been a great niche for us. Orthotics up in Canada was a great niche for me, but that was word-to-word referral and getting out into the community and doing things at grocery stores, people who stand on their feet all the time. That's a great niche. Imagine with Facebook ads, how you could get that going. Not as lucrative in the United States, just because podiatry has that pretty much covered here. What else? What else have we tried? Decompression. Decompression is I love decompression for our office. It's been an absolutely wonderful niche for us. That now we're treating disc herniations. It works into auto injury so well. I love that. But you and I run two very different practices. So I hope some of those were examples that you can take home. But the way you practice, the way I practice, your ideal client is different than my ideal client. So you're going to say, well, Enrico, if you do all that stuff, who's your ideal client? 44-year-old female, mother of kids, hopefully married, but that's our ideal client. So she's taking care of kids, body contouring, weight loss is maybe on top concern, her thyroid, her gut health, her kids' gut health, chiropractic adjustments, pediatric adjustments, Webster. Her husband gets hurt. He can come use the spinal decompression. They get in a car accident. They can come back to their home office, a chiropractor. So there is a method to the madness. And what I do, people are like, you do way too much as a pediatric office. Hang on. Our ideal client is a 44-year-old female with kids. So our office has been catered around that. And hence why neuropathy probably didn't work, because neuropathy is, 55 plus typically. Anyways, I'm ranting. We got way off Facebook here, but great questions. Good. Anything else? Now it's just wide open. And if you're watching this on a rerun at a later date, you can probably cancel now because it's all going to be questions moving forward. But for the rest of us, if you got anything else, you got me. But here's the kicker. You got me anytime you want. Just DM me. If you're part of the Facebook 101 group, message in there. There's some other great docs in there that have great answers. But that's how you run an ad. Go try it and then tag me. Tag me next week. Let me know how your stats are going. I love this stuff. I'll go in and check with you for free. No charge. Just want you guys to truly be successful. The more successful you are, the more people we help. Chiropractic has to expand 10% of the population. We got to get to 30. I mean, it makes no sense how we've been stuck here for 50 years. We can help more than 10% of the population. Let's go. Anything else? Yeah, congrats, Candace. You win. $100. How cool is that? Anything else, guys? I got it for you. And then it could be anything about Facebook ads. It could be anything about Google ads. It could be anything about all that next week. So now you guys should get, I've now put you guys into the email. If you're not getting our emails, fill out the form on the 101 group. Make sure you put in your email address so that you automatically get put into our email thing. And then every Monday you'll get a reminder in the morning. Hey, tune in tonight for that. And then you'll get reminders about all of our other stuff. And if you're looking for an awesome summer vacation this year, if you're looking to get away, we got Get Booked Solid. I invented it. It's going to be my seminar. David Fletcher, Sean Dill, Christine Zapata. I mean, we got a whole list of people going to be out there on how to get booked solid through marketing, scaling, growth, systems, and procedures on a 2-day seminar. And if you want to stick around on day 3, we got golf in the top 3 golf courses in North America. It's going to be in the Rocky Mountains in Canada. Get your passports ready. The event's like $499. We made it, super affordable, and make a week out of it. Get out there, join us out there. And if we suck, you're in the mountains. It's going to be just a great vacation. So that's why I picked a great spot in case we suck or don't do a good job. You'd be like, well, at least we're in a pretty sweet spot. So Banff National Park, look it up. We're going to be there July. So mark your calendars and I'll get that stuff rolling so you guys can be the first ones to buy, because we can only fit 110 people into the whole thing. That's it. What else can I plug? That's all I got. That's it. I'm here for you anytime you need. You don't have to hire me. The group's free. And it's the reason why it's free, for help. Good? Are we good? I think that was good. Good night. Have a great week.